Hey there living jet setters, today we have a very special episode. Now normally you wouldn't associate me coming to a fish market. Well, that's because, I don't know why. But today I'm at a fish market here in Dubai, and it's one of the largest fish markets in UAE and in Dubai. So let's go check it out. Well, I'm now making my way inside the fish market. Apparently, this is the largest fish market here in the UAE and Dubai. And it's really clean. So this section here where I'm headed is right now dedicated for dried fish. So this is all dried fish section. So let's go and check it out. So we are the dried fish section here, and it's all, you can see, it's sealed and packed. So if you actually can buy it, and I'm not sure, I think these are sardines here, and you have different kinds of fish varieties. So you even have shrimps, which is dried. So these are dried shrimps, and the smaller variety also. So there's a lot of what here. आपका नाम भैया? मानव, ये क्या है? YouTube. This is YouTube. Hyson. It's dried fish. Yeah. $1 kilo 400. Apparently the hyson is very popular in China, so they put it in a soup, and it's supposed to be good for medicinal properties. So that's why it's expensive. So that is like 400 AED, almost like $100. So I'm at the stall here with my brother, and his name is Mohammad Arshad. Bhai, aap kahan se ho?
Pakistan, sir.
He's from Pakistan, and he's been very helpful here to show me around his stall, and which has a lot of variety. He's been really helpful. So if you guys are coming to the waterfront market here in Deira, please do visit Mohammad Arshad's stall, and his stall number is F476. He's really helpful, and he's got really good varieties of fish here. Thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you.
Queen fish.
Queen fish. So this fish is actually salted and then dried. Well, that was the dry fish section, and now we are actually going to make our way, and it's getting a bit cooler because there's a lot of ice in this environment. We are going to make our way to the live fish section, or I don't think they're live, but the fresh fish section. So let's go in the fresh fish section and check the fresh fish out. And I'm really excited because I'm a huge seafood lover. So we're going to go in the fresh food section, the fresh fish section. I don't know why I keep saying fresh food, but let's see. And here we go. I'm really bad at naming fish, but as you can see, they're kept on ice here, and it's maintained fresh. And as you can see, my brother here is actually putting lots of ice to keep the fish fresh. And this waterfront fish market is actually located right by the sea, wherein the fish is just caught and brought here and then off for sale. Oh, look at that. We have some nice yummy lobsters. Look at that. Great lobsters there. And really fresh. Nice yummy crabs. And there we have some squid.
Yeah, squid.
And some shells. And lobsters again. So there's a lot of variety here. You even have fish heads, and you even have pre-cut slices here. So there's a lot of variety. In case you don't want to take the whole fish back, you can actually ask one of them to get it cut for you, and then you can just take it back home, and then it's ready to eat. Something very interesting that looks like grapes, but I'm sure it's not grapes. Well, we need to find out what are that. Those are fish eggs. But what's this? As I've been told, those are fish eggs and from the belly of the fish. Well, it certainly looks like grapes to me.
Hello.
And this is some tuna fish here. And that's a huge monster of a fish. Well, I'm really bad at naming the fishes, so if you guys can tell me what kind of fish was that in the comments below, please do let me know and educate me. And this is a nice good looking fish. It's got this marble appearance. I do not know what it is. And then you have different varieties of shrimp. There's lobster, you have like tiger, prawns. There's an octopus also here. There's snails, crab, mussels, black crab, the squid, and there's lots and lots of fish over here. It just goes to show that they have so much of variety here and it's so fresh. Well, if you guys stay in Dubai or you have relatives staying here, please do tell them to come down to the waterfront market here. And the best part is I don't even feel like I'm walking in a fish market that you normally associate with, because normally you associate a market with lots of dirt and lots of water around and all. But here, if I can pan the camera, take a look at this flow. It's sparkling. You can actually see the reflection of the flow, and that's how clean and neat it is. And look, let me stand right here in the middle and show you guys around. It's humongous. This fish market is really humongous and you have lots of variety. I'm across this stall here with a very interesting fish where the tail is actually yellow. I don't know the name of this fish, but I'm very curious and it looks kind of pretty. Too sad that we got to eat it. That looks like a flat fish. All right. I like how they periodically put ice over it just to maintain the freshness of it. This fish here is called the parrot fish, and most of the vendors here are very kind and helpful to actually tell you the names of the fishes also. Like my brother here, kind. So if you guys are also coming, make sure to visit his stall. Aapka naam bhaiya?
Nadim.
Nadim.
Yes.
So make sure to visit Nadim also and his stall. He's got like really a good variety of fish here. This is known as the belt fish. Well, apparently because it's like a belt. So, well, that's one belt that I am not going to wear around. And those of you who do not eat fish and would like to adopt one to keep them as a pet, there's also an aquarium complex here where you can actually buy this little fish in a fish bowl and keep at home. Not to eat, remember. Well, I'm at the area where you can actually buy the live crab. So here is a live Atlantic crab which is around 2 or 3 kg, and that's like 110 per kg, 110 dirhams per kg. And so that's like the freshest crab that you can get. And if I could turn the camera, so what they can do is just pluck it out right out of the aquarium and hand it over to you. And there you go, it comes fresh on your kitchen pot and on your dining table. Just look at the size of that lobster. Well, this lobster seems to have a Canadian passport, so it's a Canadian lobster. And that one is a rock lobster. I didn't know lobsters had so many varieties. Well, that's something educative for me. I'm sure this weighs more than like 10 kilos. There's also a restaurant on site here which actually, if you can get your favorite fish from the seafood market and then bring it down to this restaurant over here which is known as Grilled Fish, and they would actually cook it for you, and then you can make your way down to the waterfront right over here and basically sit down and have your fish. I had a great time filming here at the Waterfront Fish Market, and trust me, there's plenty of fish out there in the ocean, and literally the ocean is right to my right side here. So what happens is they basically get the fish, the boat docks here, and then the fish is brought out to this waterfront market here. So then all you need to do is just come down here and buy fresh fish. Well, if you guys love this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. This is Meryl signing off until we meet again.